Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day of Frankie Day Models. Welcome to Firehouse Friday for you. Okay, I'd like to apologize for not having Firehouse Friday last Friday because I had to work a double shift. And one of my commenters on there wanted what kind of work I do to work a double shift. Well, first thing I do, guys, after being retired from the military, I become a job as a machinist. Work on usually multi-spindle machines, screw machines, and I'm retired from there, and so I need to work. So you can't retire nowadays. You got to keep working, and so maybe retire from a job, but I'm not retired from life. But make a long story short, I work in the culinary trade now. I work for a actually it's a fast food place. It's a sports bar. And we got a lot of influential people going. People got a lot of money. And my occupation there is I'm a stew burner. I'm a cook. And I cook clam chowder and oyster stew and stuff like that. All the stuff that people, say, well, seafood. I cook out there. I learned that, when I was in the service and stuff. And that's what I do. And when it comes to help, it's hard to get help nowadays. So these kids nowadays don't work. They either want to for a spring wing ding, or they're going out just don't want to work. They're raised nowadays by the parents not to worry about it, and they think it's going to be like this all their life, but it's not. You teach your kids no self-reliance, it's going to make it awful hard for them to get in this cruel world. We're not going to get into that. Anyway, make a long story short, guys. Welcome to Friday. Very stormy night tonight, and imagine some areas are probably witnessing the same similarities with foul weather. This is Firehouse Friday, video number 3. A lot of progress has been done since I made the last video. And in the beginning, the chassis has taken video number 2 has been completed, but I still got to do a little more paperwork on that before I completely exclude this until I get the rest of the build going. But I also got the trailer. I also got the cab all painted, all fire engine red, and I got the interiors all painted black. I also got the cab interior painted all black, with some details that I got to be painted too before I close up inside the cab itself and add the transparencies. And also, there's going to be some chrome trim. And the best chrome trim that I can use for that, instead of using paint, is use this stuff here. I highly recommend get this, guys. I covered a lot of my models and that stuff on YouTube. I made the KC97 Strata Cruiser, also my C119 Flying Boxcar, using this aluminum tape here. I used to be an installer. I worked for heat and air conditioning. Worked for 15 years. Worked for Airtron. I got lots of rolls of this stuff around my house laying around. You can get this at Home Depot. You can buy this Ace Hardware store. Almost any plumbing store. It's there. It's aluminum tape, and this thing, a roll costs about $6 nowadays. With the cost of living and along with gasoline, it's probably going to cost more than that. So anyway, get a roll of this. I'm going to use this. It's for the chrome trim around the windows from my red cat. We'll see that as we get the camera down. I'm talking about bringing the camera down. I'm going to take the camera and bring it down. I'm going to focus on the workboard here and show you how much I've done, and we'll talk about the kit in general. Okay, here it is, guys. I went back and airbrushing some polyurethane on this until I got to a semi-color. And I'm debating if I should go ahead and dull it up by using a dull coat on there or just leave it like this. I think it looks nice like the way it is because these things are very pristine. So my mind's about 50% swayed and going ahead and just kind of leave it like it is. because that has a sheen to it, like a gloss to it. But actually, it's a satin color. Anyway, it gives it the newness of this vehicle here. It took a long time to build this bar, guys. Really did. This thing is it gets complicated. If you don't know what you're doing, you really can get lost in this thing. And a lot of parts preparation. I went ahead and primed all these, the interior cab. The instruction says they're all black. They're black. I went down there to the new Lebanon Fire Department and asked the fire chief back there if I could have permission to take a look at the fire truck, because I'm a model builder and I should give my YouTube channel. And Mr. Jarvis is his name, Fire Chief Jarvis. And I asked him, sir, I'm a model builder. I got a YouTube channel. You can review all my videos I make. I'm building a fire engine right now. And I told him it's American on the Fence ladder chief too. Oh yeah, I remember I used to drive one of those things back in the 70s. He said that's what this thing is. It's probably back in the 70s. And I like to get the color, uh, the color schedule on this thing. So color is they're black, just like these. They're all black. Everything is black in here. And also the instrument panel right here, dashboard. The instruction says it's all black, but the dash panel on the real one, what I've seen with my own two eyeballs, it's all chrome color. The radio is black, which is right here. That's no problem. So I'm going to use that tape over that. Then just go ahead and burn shim the instrument panel on there. That look real nice to get done. And when it's all done, I go ahead and add to here. Then back here, this is the back seats back here. And they fit right nice back here. So I got that much to do on that to complete the interior inside this. And I'm also gonna. It's too bad that they don't have any on the seats back here. You got two riders back here. They can sit back here. The ones I've seen on the fire engine in my neck in 11 is they got it's leather, which it is leather, and it's kind of looks like it's been sat on a lot. So too bad this kit wasn't molded to give the impressions, but it can be done easy by using modeling clay. I painted black, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to look this thing right out of the box. I'm going to make it look as nice and tidy as I can. Because these things were kept very tidy, very clean, immaculate. I mean, I kid you not, guys. We work on these things 24/7. Make sure that these things are an A1 operation. Okay, we'll put the cab interior with the slide over here. I'm not going to show you what I did. This is the cab right here. 8 coats of safety red, fire engine red. Let that paint cure for 24 hours. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put some Krylon clear on it to seal that red on there, to bring out the sheen even more. Then the fun part's going to be, it's going to be all the chrome pieces on here. Now, I was talking about using that tape a while ago. As you look closely here, right above where the windshield's at, it's a chrome trim, like all windows do. They got trim on there. That's what I'm going to use that tape for. So when you lay the whole tape over like that, you take a knife and you cut around it. So I'm going to let that cab dry right there. Then, secondly to none, to fill the bill, I've got the trailer all painted. I mean, I've really been working slow, take my time on this thing, but I'm really enjoying this thing. I've got the mast off there with some paint. Well, I get the chrome tape on that, aluminum tape on it, give it the loose aluminum, and the other details I can pick out with the chrome. Oh yeah, I can use that tape on there for where the handles at, where those boxes are at. They're marked chrome. It says usually use silver paint on there, but I'm using the tape right there, cut it to a square, and burnish in the detail into it. So I got a lot of work to do on this thing. I vowed to get lacquer paint for this. I couldn't get no lacquer. So I went ahead and went to Ace Hardware and got a big can of that safety fire engine red. And it works very well. And I could bring out the luster even more by adding a Krylon clear on it. But I was thinking I'd go ahead and get a couple more coats. I already got enough coats on it already. So I don't want to get too much. And I can always buff it up with a cheesecloth. Well, it's all cured. It'll come out real nice. Then I go ahead and seal it with some Krylon varnish. Okay. That's as much as I got, guys, on the love sheet. So I'm going to whip that cure tomorrow, and I'm going to give it, actually, I'm going to give it another coat. I'm going to give it a good coat tonight. That top that cab. We got a good coat on tonight, and I'm going to dry it for a couple of days. And let that paint really harden up and cure before I start adding any of this shiny tape here. Got to get some more. I got to go with my darn storage where I got all my models at and go back there and get another roll. So right now I'm pretty much working on clipper ships right now, guys. Right now I'm kind of entranced working on my clipper Young America right now. I've given a lot of work on this thing. We're such a small scale. And I just kind of toyed around with the mass and everything. Got those water cast and everything on there. I'm using this webcam I got on my computer, guys. Instead of using the other camera I have over here, it's faster to operate, and it works quicker with upload. It don't do justice on this, opposed to that camera I got. I got commissioned to work on the Sea Witch. I'm gonna start doing the running rigging on that probably tomorrow. Start on that, and when I think about it, what makes such a coincidence is I went down to the hobby shop down there, the Schultz's Hobbies, and Schultz, the one who owns the shop, he wanted he seen the video of me with that Sea Witch. Says, "Oh, I've been wanting to have one of those," and so we made an agreement on it like that, and I'll bill for him, and I'll get a little bit of this out of it, and I got another one too, just like it, along with the Swordfish by Lewis Marks. Also, I got the Atlantic I got to finish up on too. So primarily, I've been working on that Young America, that clip I just showed you. I want to get some nice pictures that use my good camera over here and really bring out the niceness of it. Okay, but now getting back to Firehouse Friday, I'll get back and give this a couple good blasts with the ships with an airbrush gun, and just nice and evenly painted to get a good couple good coats on it, and let it dry. Stick it in I got a little paint box over here, and and it has a little air conditioner filter in there. And I got a little fan right here, and I'll hook it up, and I can run the fan right out the door right there with the hose. I'll turn the fan on. It works pretty good, and that's why I painted that spire engine here. Used that method. It works very well. I just disassembled it about 10 minutes ago, but I'm gonna go ahead. Right now, it's been raining like heck outside. That's why I went ahead and painted in here using my paint booth I have. Since it stopped raining out there, so I go up there and give it a good blast out there. Okay, that's about it. So stay focused for stay posted for another video. It'll probably be on the Young America, and also it'll be on the Sea Witch. And I got that coming up for you also, along with the Atlanta. I'm gonna get that for you going too. So I won't do them catch up on all these builds I got started a long time ago. Then I'll get back on the planes. You know me, here, there, everywhere. Okay, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models signing off, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation of Firehouse Friday, video number 3. And take care of Mama, take care of the little ones, stay focused when you drive, and take care of yourselves, guys. So it's Frankie Day signing off for Frankie Day Models. See you later.